ठीक है ना। Hello everyone, can you all hear me?
Yeah. Can you all hear me? Uzma, can you please reply?
Hi Anjali, yes, we can hear.
Is my voice clear?
Yes, your voice is clear. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. All right, thank you so much. Yeah. Uh, a very good evening to all of you. Thank you so much for joining today's session. I hope my voice is audible to you all. Can you please reply through the chat box? Cannot see your messages. Can you all hear me?
Hi Anjali, your voice is very clear.
Okay. Is my video visible to all of you?
Let me check.
Is it visible, Zoya?
You're not visible. Just a second.
Okay.
No, your video is not visible.
Hi
Okay.
Anjali, your voice is very clear.
Okay. I
Is
think
my
there is.
video visible to all of you? Let me check.
All right. Okay, no problem. I
Zoya,
think there's.
you're not visible. Just a second.
Okay. I think that's okay. There is some internet issue.
Hi Anjali, your voice is very clear. Okay, I think there is video visible to all of you. Let me check.
I cannot see chat box, any
Okay, no problem.
messages as
I
well.
think Zoya, you're not visible. Okay. I
Yes,
think that's
Anjali, you're
okay.
visible.
There is some internet issue. I voice is very clear.
Okay. All right. I can see the chat box now. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. Thank you so much for replying. A very good evening to all of you. I welcome you all to Data Analytics Internship Program Masterclass 1. I am sure all of you are excited about today's Masterclass 1, right? Where we are going to learn about Introduction to Data Analytics. Before we start this session, I would like to, just give a quick walkthrough and just, there are a lot of queries, a lot of questions, students are confused. How are we going to do it? What are we supposed to do? And though we have explained everything in detail in the orientation session. So let us start this session. I request all the team leaders to please ensure that even your team members are attentive and joining this session. So yes, so I will be sharing my screen and I will be just sharing some important, give you a important walkthrough of the learning plan. A lot of you are asking what is this learning plan, and some of you have started, a lot of you have started doing it and completed it as well. Thank you so much for that. Others, please ensure that you are doing this learning plan. So let me just give you some, a quick walkthrough of the important learning plans. Yeah. Yeah, one of the student has asked how to start to learn the videos. Okay. Yes, I will tell you about that. So first of all, this is data analytics internship plan. Okay. So the most important thing is we have shared this document, right? FAQ document. If you have any doubts, please, I just request all of you to go through this. If you have any doubt about registration, if you have doubt about logging in, if you have any doubt about how many weeks it will take, when are we supposed to submit, you can go through this plan. It is shared in the group already. So I request all the team leaders to please share this with all of your team members. Please don't miss out on sharing this document. It is very important. Then let me come to the learning plan. I just request all of you to please finish this learning plan before 3rd of July. 3rd of July is the last date to finish this learning plan. It is compulsory for every team member to finish this learning plan. Please do not miss out on this. Please ensure that you are starting this right now. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for all of you to finish this learning plan at the end of the session. So please ensure that you are doing this learning plan. Now, how are we going to do this learning plan? First of all, you have to go through this link, which is shared in the group about the learning plan. Just through the group, that's okay, not through the email, that's totally all right. So once you click on this learning plan, then it will show you 3 sections, right? First, second, third, right? So section 1, which is written complete 6 required. We have made changes in this learning plan. So now you are supposed to do all these 6 learning activities in section 1. All of these 6 are compulsory. Okay, so you just have to open every activity and then finish it separately. Okay, mark complete and then submit it and go through this activity. Go to this activity and finish it. This is about section 1. So section 1, as you all can see, we have how many activities? 6 activities. Okay. I am going to ask you a question in some time that what all I shared, so that we can just get to know that all of you are attentive. All the interns, please pay attention to today's session. It is going to be an interesting session. It is the introduction to data analytics. Before that, I am talking about learning plan, which is compulsory to finish before 3rd July. So please ensure all your team members are doing it. After that, we have section 2. Here you have to finish at least 2 of the following 4, any 2. All of you have the choice. You can do any 2 activity, either this and this, or Hadoop and Spark, or Art of Data Visualization and Spark, your choice. Do any 2. Then you have section 3. Section 3 is out of these 3 courses, you have to do just 1. Open it, go through it, and then you will see in action. After finishing all these sections, you will see that, just a minute. Yeah, all of you will see that on the top start showing option view completion certificate. So please click on that. You will get the completion certificate of this entire learning plan, which all of you have to submit later on with us. Some of you are asking questions. My voice is breaking. Okay. Is it audible now? Okay. All right. Okay. Is it audible now to all of you? Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah. So some of you have asked, ma'am, how to finish this learning plan. So all of you have to finish this learning plan. Then in this, it will show you that, view completion certificate, where all of you have to show the completion certificate of this entire plan. Okay. Then after finishing all these 3 sections, in action button, you will get this option. Or those who are using mobile phone, on the top, you will see 3 dots. Click on that and you will get this. I hope all of you have got this. All of you have the link. Yes, you have to mark it complete and start the activity. Okay. All of you have started doing the learning plan. How many have finished the learning plan? Just write finish if you have finished the learning plan. Just write finish. Okay. Simran. Okay. Sandra Prakash. Anjali. Okay. All right. Tanish. Oh, there are a lot of people who have finished it. Very good. Tanishri, Anurag. Okay. Kaushal, Anchal, Sakshi Nayak. Okay. Very good. Very good. Halfway done. A lot of you are halfway done. I really appreciate that you are doing it alongside. So please ensure that you are doing all these activities on time. Okay. Now, let us start. This is about the learning plan. Now, a lot of you have asked how to do the concept note, right? How to do the concept note. So I am also going to give you a quick walkthrough of the concept note as well. So give me a minute. Yeah. Just a minute. I'll just give you a, we are also going to share a link, a document. A lot of you are asking how team leader can join the WhatsApp group. I have missed the orientation. How can I get the recording? How can I get the slides? How can I get the self-registration link? How can I register? What is the learning plan link? Then how many sections are there? Then how to do the concept note, sample concept note, then about today's link. So and other important questions. We have put all the important links in one document. We are going to share this document with all of you in the group. I request all the team leaders, please ensure that all your team members are getting this document. Once you receive in the group, share it with all your team members. Don't miss out on this. Okay. You will get all the important links in one place. I hope that is clear. You can type yes, no. Yeah, all the interns. Yes. All right. Okay. Now let me give you a quick walkthrough of the sample node, which a lot of you have doubt, right? This is the quick walkthrough of the sample node. Yes. Now, how to do the concept note, ma'am? Though we have already explained in the orientation session, but first of all, see, this is the project on agricultural production optimization engine using data analytics. You are using first the concept of the project, then you are using the problem statement. What is the concept of the project? The concept of the project is 7 key factors. Which is through exactly the climate and the temperature, how to use those factors and soil condition to improve the agricultural productivity. Means obviously you are producing crops on the land. How to make that land more productive? How to make the crop yield more, increase that? How to use it by understanding the climate condition and the land condition. So you are going to understand 7 factors now. What is the amount of nitrogen, phosphorus? This is just an example, okay? And then you are going to write your problem statement. I am trying to what am I trying to do? I am trying to build a predictive mode using machine learning. Why? So that the most suitable crops can be grown on the the land and based on the soil and climatic conditions. Then what is the objective? You want to optimize the productivity. You want to also understand the requirement of climate and weather conditions. Then you will have a data source. What are the data source you are using? A lot of you are using from Kaggle. Then all of you will also use what are the softwares you are using? You are using Python, you are using Jupyter. Okay, so you are going to mention this. You are using NumPy library, Pandas library, Seaborn library, Matplotlib. So you are going to mention this. After this, what are the algorithms you are going to use? Those students who are from non-technical, please do not panic. We are going to explain everything in detail. Today's masterclass and next 3 masterclasses. I am sure you are going to gain a lot from these masterclasses. All you have to do is just pay attention, make notes wherever it is you think it is important, something that you don't know, something if you know, that's okay. Be patient. Try to pay attention to it, and so that it will be revised. If you don't know, pay attention to the speakers, get the most of it, and then make a note of it and use it for your project. Then we'll have what are the data sets you are going to use: visualization, bar graph, and line charts. Then you have methodology. Obviously, what is the methodology you are using? You are first collecting data, then applying some algorithms and some machine learning algorithm trying to produce the output. What are you trying to have the outcome? The outcome is to help optimize the land for maximum crop yield. So this is just 1 pager or 2 pager. I am sure this does not look like a huge rocket science, right? It looks doable. It is just 1 pager, 2 pager. It is just like an abstract of a project. I am sure it is not a very big task. So one team has to submit 1 concept note. So I don't think so. It's very difficult also. All of you, if you work together, take sections of the concept note. Someone wants to write concept of the project. Someone wants to write problem statement. You can write like that and prepare one, which is 1 pager or 2 pager concept notes, submitted before 3rd July. So I hope this is clear, right? We are going to submit this concept note in the group as well as over your email. Any doubts on this? All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Atharva. Thank you, Tapan. Thank you so much. Yes. Now, the last thing is, I think I have shared almost everything now. The FAQ. FAQ will share this link. This is very important. If you are having any doubt related to any document, any resource, any link, just refer to this link. Okay. You don't need to message us for all the links or resources. It's a common doubt of everyone. Please refer to this document. We will share it today in the group. Team leaders, please ensure everyone is getting it. In the end, we are also going to, please stay attentive till the end. We will take the attendance as well. Pay attention to this and complete the learning activity before 3rd July. It is compulsory for each one of us. So that's it from my side. And we are going to start now today's masterclass 1. Yeah, there are a lot of topics. You can decide the topic based on your choice. So there's no compulsion. You will get an internship certificate in the end once you complete all these things. In Khan unit, there is only one unit. Yes, you have to do all the units. Submission of concept note is also 3rd July. We will give you a link where you have to upload concept note and the certificate of this learning plan that you have finished all the activities, all the sections. Yeah. Ma'am, should we present? Okay, I think all right. 3rd July is the last day. You can select any topic based on your choice, and it could be COVID prediction model. It could be any health related data analytics project. It could be anything that you are interested in. It could be lifestyle changes, whatever you are interested in, you can take. There is no hard and fast rule. Only team leader has to submit on the link, but the team has to work. But the learning plan, this plan, everyone has to finish. It is compulsory for every member. Please ensure you are doing it before 3rd July. Yeah. All right. That's it from my side. Now, let me introduce today's speaker. Just a minute. Yeah. Jinsi ma'am, are you already there?
Yes, Anjali, I'm here.
Okay. I'll just give me a minute now.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I will just stop sharing. Yes. So let me introduce today's speaker. Am I audible to all of you? Yeah. So today we have Jinsi Majetia ma'am. She's currently working as customer success manager with Tattvik Analytics. And ma'am has done her MBA in business analytics as well as her business in administration earlier. So apart from that, currently she analyzes the data, of clients on web and various apps, and then she gives the solution, gains insight, and then which is useful for the business to take important decisions. Earlier, ma'am has also worked as business consultant with Mundra International, and apart from that, she has rich experience of internships as well. She has done the internship, virtual internships, just like you people, on from other places like Accenture Discovery Program and data analytics consulting virtual internship from KPMG. And and then ma'am has also, she's very skilled in various other topics like Python, Power BI, Tableau, and SQL, Microsoft Office, and other important applications. And that's a little bit, and she has worked on various other projects as well. She has done a lot of research projects on Baccarat, on Balaji Waters, and other topics. So yes, so that's it from my side. So can we all welcome Jinsi ma'am? Jinsi ma'am, we welcome you here today. Thank you so much for coming and taking out time and taking today's session, Masterclass 1 on Introduction to Data Analytics. I am sure all of them will be benefited. I request all the interns to pay attention and put your best and learn from this session. Yes, thank you so much, everyone. Over to you, Jinsi ma'am.
I'm audible.
Yes, we can hear you.
Just a moment. Yeah, so hello everyone. Thank you, Anjali, for introducing me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this platform as well. I'm happy to share knowledge with you all here. So yeah, Just to set up the context, I am aware that you all are pursuing the internship course from IBM SkillsBuild. So I would just encourage you all to complete that, and you can all do that. That would be very helpful for your career future as well, and will also give you many learning opportunities, and you learn a lot from that as well. So today, like we'll be having the brief today, like what is data analytics, how, what are the stages, different stages, and how, like what are the future opportunities in career, or what can be done, like what is data scientist, data analyst, what could be the difference, then what skills would be required. So we'll be discussing that today. Meanwhile, any of the questions you have, you can post it into the chat box. I'll surely take it up. I'll be sharing my screen. So my screen is visible, right? Okay, got it. Okay. So, beginning with, as you all are working on the data analytics internship only, so assuming that you all might be aware about that word, but still I would give you a brief here as well. So basically, uh, we will begin with what is data. Then, if I say here, what is data? Data, in the terms, it has many meanings. Like in computing, actually data is just an information that is translated into a form, into an efficient form, which would be helpful for you. It exists in many varieties of the forms. You might be knowing that, say suppose, like if someone gives you one information, shares you an information, but it doesn't becomes a data for your analysis until and unless you gain some kind of relative information to you out of that. So basically that would serve a information, that would serve a data as you for analyzing it further. And it may be available in many of the forms, such as electronic memory, bits, bytes, or any of the facts. So beginning with, if we have data, then what is data analytics? So basically data analytics is nothing, just the science of analyzing your raw data in order to make the conclusions out of it. Say suppose that I give you sort of a data, but then you don't know what to do out of that, then there is no meaning of that data. So basically data analytics is a sort of a form where you analyze that raw data and take out some kind of relevant information from the same that would help you to take better decisions maybe, or it may be helpful in other ways as well. Then that would be considered as data analytics, and then that data would be helpful for you. So it can provide you valuable information related to your organization, industry, business, medicine, or maybe help you in forecasting or taking other strategic decisions. Yeah. So that is what it is, data analytics. So basic rule is that if you have an information, if you take it as in sort of a resource for your analysis and generating some insights out of it, then that is data analytics. Yeah. Moving ahead. Yeah. So we saw that what is data analytics, but then how to use it. You all might be using the term data analytics each and every now and then because you all are making internship projects on it. But like how it is applicable in business, how we can apply it. You all may be going through the real life examples daily, but then you might not be knowing that you can apply in similar manner in other industries and other areas as well. So if I take an example here, if I take an example of mobile advertising, you all might be used to the shopping with online apps. You might be aware about that. So on the basis, it asks you to take your geographical location. So it actually takes your data, like it takes your geographical locations, it takes your other information, and on the basis of that, it makes personalized marketing, and then it enables you that you can purchase a product from their app. So basically, the concept here is that it collects your data, it stores it, and on the basis of that, it personalizes your customer experience and helps you to purchase from their website, and in return increases their revenue as well. Then if we see medical analytics, there also you all might be aware that we have sensor systems, then we have precision medicines. They also do predict on the basis of your past medical histories. It also like stores your historical data or historical medical history of yours. So on the basis of that, it prescribes you medicines. The doctors also do that, right? Like it sees your medical history, and on the basis of that, it they provide you the medications, like how it would suit your body or no. So that is also basic a data analysis, because it uh, they read your data, they analyze your data, that what could be the circumstances if they prescribe you such medicines, and what can be taken on the basis of that, and on the basis of that prescribe you the medicine. So in real life, we get across many of the examples where data analysis is applied. Then into the financial services, there also, like it would help you to detect fraud or claim analysis or credit scoring, because that again involves your historic data, that again involves the ample of data. Like on the basis of that, it would help you, like if your financial credit was low or high in the past situation, and then how can you invest on the basis of that. Again, that is data analysis. So yes, it could help you in many ways, and you can apply in many areas in real life as well. Now if we see, if we have seen the application, but now if we see that what types of data analysis do we have, before moving to that, are there any questions related to the past things which we have gone through? Okay. Okay, great. So if we see types of data analytics, just a moment. Just a moment. Yes. So there are 4 types of data analytics. You all might be aware, I think. Just resharing it. We have 4 kinds of data analytics. One is prescriptive, predictive, diagnostic, and descriptive. So prescriptive is like what could be the best action. We'll take one situation here. So basically that these types of all the data analytics are based on the past and the future situations. So basically our concept of analyzing the data is also that only, that how we could take out of our past data and how we can prevent that in future or take necessary decisions in the future. So if we see descriptive and diagnostic, they are they are all about past. So basically descriptive involves like what was happened. So if I take a problem statement that my sales revenue has decreased, Then if we see in that case, what is descriptive is like what all happened, what was the thing that happened. That in that case, we can see that the sales revenue we have seen a decline in the trend. We have seen the numbers going down. That is descriptive, like how, when, how much, where. So that is descriptive. Then if we go to diagnostic, then where should we look? Why did it happen? So if in this our problem statement, if we look like why the numbers were low, what happened sudden that it led to this decrease in the numbers, what it could be. So that is the diagnostic. And now if we see predictive, then what could be the pattern, like how the pattern is following, and then what could be the pattern next basis on the previous pattern that we are having. Will the revenue still decline, or will it increase, or is there any pattern that is seen in the past and that could be continued in the future as well? So that is predictive. And prescriptive is like what can be done. What if we try this? Like what if we try this kind of change, then will it affect? Did it happen in the past? Then can we do this as well? That is the prescriptive. So yeah, these are the 4 types of data analytics. Now, as we saw the types of data analytics, there is also a process and there is also a life cycle involved for a data analytics. Now, if you have a sort of problem statement, you are in the firm and you are a manager and you have a problem statement. Now you want to take the decision on the basis of the data which is available to you along with the help of data analysis. So there is the whole life cycle which is involved in it for solving that problem. So we'll be looking at each of the steps involved into it. Post your any of the doubts here. Okay. Okay. So beginning with the life cycle, if we see our first step is discovery, obviously a problem statement, then is data preparation, obviously cleaning and exploring our data. After that, we would plan a model. Then we would, according to our planning, we would build a model, and then we would communicate what we have planned and what we have built and what we are going to do, and then we can operationalize that so that we can come to a conclusion. So beginning with the step, first is discovery. So discovery phase includes the defining of problem statement. Obviously, first, before going to any conclusion or before even accepting any of the techniques as well for your data analysis. Say suppose if I give you just a data set and tell you that now you analyze the data, but you're not aware that what you have to look at or why you are looking at that, then there is no meaning in it. So first you need to define that what could be your problem statement, like what you are looking for out of that data. And then you can know that you can get a even direction that in what sense you have to look at. So first we need to define the problem statement here. We need to gather the initial hypothesis. We need to understand that where does the problem lies, what is the problem, what is not, why that problem, and what could be the solution. Then if it is not having a solution, obviously then it is a problem statement. Then like why did we reach here? What is the reason that there could be many possible reasons that the solutions might have been tried earlier, but that did not work out. So all these things need to be considered here by defining the problem statement. Once we define the problem statement, second step is data preparation. So in that case, you have to prepare an analytical sandbox, that is the workspace. So basically that would include the sort of data set, which is sample data set, you can say, like that could be the 5 or 10 times the size of your actual data. So basically that would be the work area on the which you would be testing or training your models or working on it. So you would, as you would define your problem statement, you would be aware that what kind of information would be required to get something out of it. So you have to collect all your data sets, like all the relevant information for your problem statement to be resolved. So all that needs to be collected at a place, and a workspace needs to be created on the basis of which we can perform the analysis. So after like collecting all the sets of data, you all might be aware that we have a ELT process, that is extracting, loading, and transforming. So in that case, once you have collected the all data, like you have extracted the raw form of your data, you also have to load it into the data store, because you would require a workspace. Like it's not necessary that all your data is available in a single space. Like say suppose you are having one Excel file, you might be having another script as well, JavaScript as well, or you might be having other encrypted format data as well. So you need to first extract the whole raw form data into one place, then load it into the data store in one single platform where you want to analyze and when you want to create a model, and then transform that data into the new state. Like that is dependent upon your problem statement, obviously, that how you want to transform that, like how you want that data. If you want to identify any primary key in that, then what are the secondary keys into that, then what could be the depending factor, what all data still is required. So that all things would included into this step, that is extracting, loading, and transforming. Then finally, like if you have loaded that data, you have transformed that data, then also you need to finalize a pattern. You also detect that pattern into your data. Like you need to develop the familiarity with your data. Like you also need to study your data. Once you have collected your data, but you are not aware that what kind of valuable information you will be getting from your data, then there is no sense. So first you need to study your data. You need to note the important points, like what could be the required factors, what could be the factors which would be leading to your conclusion, what all patterns you can observe from the existing data, what all data is still required, and how this data would be helpful for you to coming to the conclusion. So you need to be familiar with your data first. After that, the step is of conditioning the data, that is cleaning and exploring your data. Once you have transformed your whole data, you have got your data, you have also studied your data, you know what to do. So now once you know what to do, you need to clean that data as well, because now you know that what could be the required information, what is not required, what could be removed, what is the outlier, how does it affect your data. So all that things need to be done. You need to clean your data, and you need to keep your mind that your data should have accuracy, your data should have consistency, your data should be unique, your data should be timely. That all things need to be considered when you clean your data. Then finally, after cleaning the data, you have a sort of data which is ready for you to analyze. It is ready to give you some kind of important information which would be helpful to you, or which would help you like for your further direction. So in that case, now we need to visualize the data, and always remember that visualizing your data would give you better understanding of your data, because when you plot some graphs, you plot some trend lines, then you get to know the frequent patterns in your data. You get to know some outliers if it still exists, and it would give you more direction to plan your conclusions and findings accordingly. Any doubts till now? Visualization approaches, yes. So visualization approaches could be, you can select any of the tools as well. Tableau, Power BI, etc. are available. You can also, if you are during this whole process, agar aap Python या R use कर रहे throughout the process, so you can also visualize in that as well. Okay, so I'll keep Hindi and English both. I think some are facing a problem. Okay. Okay, so yes, you can use Tableau for the visualization part. And for cleaning process, you can use different coding platforms. Python, R, वो हेल्पफुल रहेंगे आपके लिए. आप उसके थ्रू क्लीनिंग कर सकते हैं अगर आपका रॉ डेटा इज फ्रॉम सम सॉर्ट ऑफ क्लाउड या SQL है, SQL लैंग्वेज आप यूज कर रहे हैं, तो यू कैन यूज दैट टूल्स एज वेल. So that would be helpful for cleaning your data. If your data is just into an Excel file, तो उससे भी आप काफी cleaning कर सकते हैं data की. And for visualizing the data, आप different tools available है और coding languages में भी आप visualize कर सकते हैं. उसके अलावा Tableau, Power BI तो है ही. That is more preferable for visualizing your data. Okay. Moving ahead, data preparation जो हमने बात करी, like clean करने के लिए भी और फिर आगे उसमें से सारे डेटा को join करके आगे क्या outcome ले सकते हैं, उसके लिए different tools है, जैसे Hadoop, Alpine Miner, Open Refine. ये सब आपको एक robust graphic user interface देते हैं जहाँ पे आप अपना open source data transformation कर सकते हैं and आप एक साथ पूरा डेटा कलेक्ट करके भी वहां से मॉडल्स डिफाइन कर सकते हैं यूजिंग दीज टूल्स. एंड आप अपना डेटा क्लीनिंग और डेटा ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन डेटा रैंगलर से भी कर सकते हैं. लुक एट द डाउट्स.
Hi, Chinsi.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can take up a few doubts now, and also we will be taking most of their doubts in the end of the session. So we are making a note of their doubts, one of our team members, and we will take it in the end.
Oh,
So you can
okay.
go whatever you like. If you want to take doubts right now, you can take it. Otherwise, we are making note. You can take it in the end as well.
Okay, sure, sure. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, so I'll be moving ahead. After that, I'll be taking some of the other doubts as well. So yeah, phase 3 is after like we have transformed our data, after we have cleaned our data, then we'll be planning the model. Like what model could be run, like basis on the data which we have understood, on the basis of data that which we have visualized and we have got some patterns from our data. Then what could be the planning and in the terms and the direction of what we are looking out of that model. So if like we also need to identify, like we need to find different relationships between the data corresponding to the initial hypothesis which we made. If it is a single model or a series of analytical models, or we need to like capture the most essential predictors and variables as well. Like we need to understand different variables of our data. We need to understand different relationships into of different variables available into our data and plan accordingly. So if you could see that we can use multiple linear regression, logistic regression, neural network, decision tree. So that depends upon the these methods to be used depends upon our problem statement and what could be the useful for us for reaching to our findings or conclusion. Okay. Then what could be the tools for planning our model? It could be R, it could be SQL analysis services, it could be SAS or Access as well. And for statistics, mostly R is more preferable, and SQL is also preferable for data mining functions or aggregations and for basic predictive models as well. So you can use these tools for your model planning. Then once we have planned our model, we could move ahead with the model building. Obviously, once it is planned, now we can build our model. So we can, like in building the model, we now need to train, like out of the data sets, we need to train, test, and then like we need to run it, so that once we have, as we have planned our model, now we need to test that data as well. Like we need to perform multiple tests on the multiple sample data, so that we can come to a conclusion and finally the output that we are expecting out of our model. We also need to test it, like does the model appear valid and accurate for the test data, like for the sample data which we have taken, does it is applicable, does it giving us the expected outcome, or like is there any mistakes into it, or is there any more data required for our analysis or for our expected outcome. So that all things can be kept in mind and can be considered while building the model. Then for tools for model building, there are multiple tools available like MATLAB, Statistica, R, Octave, SQL. So that tools are useful for you for building your model basis on the problem statement. Like if you want to data mining, if you require it for that, then that would be Vika. Then for database implementations, SQL will be more helpful. Then R commands can be executed for your database for statistical analysis. So these are tools you can utilize for your model building. Now, once we have built the model, we need to like articulate the findings and outcomes for in the front of members. So this step actually majorly involves how you speak out of your data. You have built a model, you have planned a model, you have built the model, but if you do not communicate it well to the person you are presenting, or you're not portraying it well, like you're not knowing what exact outcome is it giving you which would be helpful to you, then there is no use of that. So you need to communicate it well, and you should also be well aware like what you're getting out of your data and what is you need out of that data, and where it would help you and in which decision it would help you, and how you communicate it to others as well, that it is helpful to you in this way. That is more important after running the model which we have created. Yes, so that was it. So obviously if you have an information, that is good, but analysis would give you one step ahead out of that information, and that would be more helpful to you for your taking of your strategic decisions. That was it in the sense of data analysis. Now, if we look at the career perspective, then you all might be coming across the words like data scientist, data analyst, data engineer. So there is a thin line of difference between a data scientist and a data analyst. Don't get confused in these two words. There is a thin line of difference between them. So like on the basis of the courses which you are pursuing and what all things you are doing, there might question arise in you that what could be the specific designation which we can look for. So here it is, like it depends upon your interest. If your interest lies in math, statistics, programming, problem solving, then you can go ahead for data scientist. But like if you look for statistics or Excel, problem solving related, and it also includes the business area as well, then you can go for a data analyst. And data engineer would include programming skills, database knowledge, and problem solving, more of that. So basically data scientist will be able to take data scientists from end to end. And actually that would more be in terms of technical, and it would involve more of technical skills such as mathematics, programming, and communication. And as a data scientist, you need to have a hands-on for with SQL, Python, or R tools, which would be more helpful to you in that sense. And for a data analyst, you have to come across the company specific problems and understand their specific queries along with applying your technical knowledge. So basically data analyst would be more towards the side of business, where you need to understand the business problems as well and how you can apply your technical knowledge and then serve a purpose of resolving the problem statement. So the skills of data analyst would include statistics, communication, and obviously business knowledge, which I already told. And you can have hands on the programs such as Excel, Tableau, and SQL. So these are the tools which you can use for data science. These are the major tools which are used by data science tools in real-time industry as well. And these are the tools which are used by data analysts mostly for coming to the solutions. And finally, these are the companies which are majorly hiring these roles. And also there are many other companies as well which are providing such kind of roles. But yes. So yeah, that's it from my side. Now I'll be ready to take any of your questions.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Jinsi, for that amazing session. I am sure it would have given a good insight to all of us and about the basics of data analytics. So can we start question answer session, Jinsi?
Yeah, sure. Yes, we can
Okay.
take that up.
Okay. Uzma, can you please share the questions which were asked by the interns?
Sure.
Yeah.
So
So
the first question,
Uzma will be sharing the questions and then you can reply.
Yeah, sure.
So the first question is, what is the difference between data analysis and network analysis?
Sorry, data analysis and
Network analysis.
okay. Actually, your voice is breaking.
Okay.
Just
So
give me a moment.
yeah, can you hear me,
now?
Jinsi? Yeah, go ahead, Uzma. Yeah.
What is the difference between data analysis and network analysis?
Okay, got it. So basically, data analysis includes the analysis of your whole data, like as a chunk of information which is available with you, and you analyze that whole sort of data in the terms of the problem statement you're looking for. And network analysis is actually a method of studying the relationship between the different entities into a network. Like it involves analyzing the connections or links or the characteristics that is involved into a network. Like a network is neural network sort of. So there it analyzes the different connections between the networks which are available with us.
Thank you. And next question is, how data analysis helps in disaster management?
In disaster management. Okay. So basically, initially when I gave an example of predictive analytics, so basically disaster management into that, it would helpful in a way that you also would be having a historical data. So sort of you can gather that whole historical data and you can identify the patterns due to which the disaster happened, and also you can predict on the basis of that, and also you can take preventive measures that what things happened due to which caused the disaster, and then that can be prevented in future and we can manage accordingly.
Okay, thank you so much. The next question is, please explain ad hoc reporting.
Sorry, come again, please. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. Can you come again, please?
Yeah. Please explain ad hoc reporting.
Ad hoc reporting.
Yeah.
Okay. So ad hoc reporting is actually a process of using the so basically that would like quick that is sort of process of using the hawk reporting to identify like patterns and trends in your data. Actually, that would give you the quick insights from your data. Actually, that is sort of thing which is not planned, but you want a quick insight from your data and quick reporting out of the data which is only available with you. That is an ad hoc report.
Okay. Another question is, what is data lifecycle?
So data lifecycle is basically the whole which process data analyst or a person goes through to resolve the problem statement which we have defined. So basically that is the whole process which I have explained earlier, like starting from discovery to communicating it.
Okay. The next question is, what exactly does visualization mean?
Sorry, what does exactly visualization?
What exactly is visualization means?
Okay. Visualization is representing your data into the structural and visually pleasant format. Like basically, if a raw data is available, you present that data into the form of bar charts, line charts, a pie chart, or something like that, which would give you more pleasant visual look and also will help you to identify different patterns from your data.
Uh, Another student wants to confirm ELT is a subpart of data cleaning, right?
Yes, right.
Okay. Next question is, what are procedures that we can use to find data set related to a problem on the Kaggle?
So, what are the other relevant are they asking for the data sources?
They're asking what procedures we can do if we cannot find data set related to our problem on Kaggle.
Then you have other data sources available as well, like GitHub or other data sources are also available on Google from where you can find such data as well. There are some government sites as well which provides you with data sets so that from there you can find it if you're not finding it from Kaggle.
Okay, next question is, what criteria to be used while selecting from various models available? Any process available for that?
Sorry, can you just come again once again?
Sure. What criteria to be used while selecting from various models available? Any process available for that?
Yeah, so basically, not as such a process, but that depends upon that is what I said in the earlier stage that it depends upon the finding which you are looking at. Say suppose that now from your data available, your problem statement is you want to predict based on the data what is available. So for that you can use predictive analysis or sort of trend like line regression analysis. So that depends upon like what you are looking out of your that data. So on the basis of that you can use the technique.
Thank you. Next question is, can just 1 minute. How effective is AI in cleaning non-homogeneous data?
uh, it is effective. You can use that. It would help in any sort of data like homogeneous or unstructured format as well. It would be a better option.
Next question is, can you elaborate on the difference between data scientist, analyst, and engineer?
Yeah, so as I already mentioned into the slides, that data analysis is sort of a role which it would involve more of a business knowledge and technical knowledge both. And data scientist would be working more with the coding part and more of a programming things specific to the domain. And data engineer is also that sort of thing related to data scientist.
Another question is that which phase of data analysis machine learning algorithm are used?
So in that case, data modeling part can involve machine learning algorithms, and also data cleaning part involves the same.
Thank you so much. We are waiting for a few more questions to be asked from this by the students, and then
Yeah,
we'll end this session.
yeah, sure.
Students, if you have any other question, please write it in the chat box. Another question student is asking, what is the difference between data mining and data analysis?
Sorry, data analysis and
Data mining.
mining. Okay. So basically, data mining is just a moment. I'm having a technical glitch. Just a moment.
Sure.
Yes, now I'm audible.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, so basically data mining is a supportive fact for data analysis. Actually, data mining would give you a ready data for analyzing and then generating an insight out of it. So data mining would include like finding out the relevant information from your data, analyzing different patterns from it, cleaning your data, and then analyzing it in the sort of your understanding and then taking valuable insights from it. That is data analysis. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Uzma, for addressing all the queries. And, thank you so much, Jinsi, for discussing in detail and giving clarity to all the interns about various topics. And yes, there are a lot of messages. I can see the entire chat box is flooded with messages related to learning plan. Jinsi ma'am, do you want to add anything from your end?
Yes, actually, that's it from my end. But I would suggest that they can explore more onto their part in terms of technical knowledge by using these tools, and that is the best opportunity that they are getting right now to also perform the internship that they are going through, so that there also they can explore and create their own live projects. That would be very helpful for also analyzing different problem statements and exploring more into this field. Yes.
Okay, all right. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Thank you so much, Jinsi ma'am, for taking out time and investing your time, energy in, for the benefit of these interns. So thank you so much for agreeing and taking up this masterclass one. And yeah, we just thank you for participating. Yeah. and hosting the
Thank
session.
you so much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
Yeah.
this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, all the interns, for participating in today's Masterclass 1. So, as most of you have asked about the learning plan, I have already shared the learning plan. I have already, yes, we will share other important links as well. I have already shared, given you a walkthrough, but since a lot of you are asking, I am just going to give you a last walkthrough of the learning plan. So, please give me a minute. I am sharing my screen. Can you all see my screen? Yes, we will share all the important resources as well after the session. So yes, so please wait for that. We will share it in the group as well as over the email. We will share all the important resources today itself in the group. So all the team leaders, please be attentive, share it with all the team members. Yes. Yes, I will show you. I have already shown you step by step. That is the reason why we ask you to be attentive to the session. So please pay attention. We will share the attendance link as well in a few minutes. So yes, so please be patient and please pay attention. Yeah. All right. Yes, I am sharing the attendance link. Just yeah. So let me give you a quick walkthrough of the learning plan. So so before that, I just want to tell you all, we are going to share one important link of the Word document where we have already put everything in one place. A lot of you are asking so many queries about important links and resources. So how to join the group? I have missed the orientation session, how to attend the recordings, how to do the slides, and then how to what to attend, what is the link of the learning plan. So we have already shared everything, but still for your convenience and comfort, we want to put everything in one place. We have already prepared the document. Our team has prepared. We are going to share it just after this session with all of you, and as well as the important recordings and the resources of today's session as well. So you can just open this link and then find everything in one place. So yeah, so you don't need to panic now. Now, as you are going to open this link, just a minute, the link of the learning plan, as you are going to open. So your learning plan will open like this. First step 1 is click on this link. After clicking on this link, all of you will see this plan, right? Yes. How many sections are there? Can you all tell? Section 1, 2, 3. How many sections? Yes, very good. Mervis, Mehak, thank you so much. Yeah, Satvika, 3 sections. Good. By which date we all are supposed to clear, like even Jinsi ma'am mentioned today, right? That all of us have to complete these learning plan and also do this also for acquiring more technical knowledge so that these master classes on data analytics will make more sense for all of us, right? So, and you will be more prepared. So come prepared for the next session. Before that, I just want to ask you all, what is the last date for submission? Yes, very good. Yes. Yes, July 3rd, right? Yeah. Now let me just share. This is section 1. We are giving this walkthrough one more time just for your clarity so that you not have any doubt. Not every activity in this plan is having a video. So a lot of you have this doubt that every activity is going to be in a video form. No, it is not going to be in a video form. Some of it will be, some of it won't be in a video form. So first of all, as you open this link, you will see 3 sections. Section 1. Under section 1, earlier we had a course where you had to click and then do and finish lot of courses. Now we have reduced it and made it very simple for all of us. It is no more complicated. You just need to attend all these 6 courses. Can you all see? Data Analysis Khan Academy, Data Analysis with Python, Data Science, Introduction to Data Concepts, Overview of Data Tools and Languages, Your Future in Data, Jobs Landscape. This is section 1. Now, a lot of you are asking how to do this. Suppose I am clicking on this. I have already done this activity. You can go to this activity and then you can go through this unit. After going through this unit on this page, there will be a option of mark complete. Here it is showing remove completion because I've already done it. Please click on mark complete. After doing this, similarly, open other courses as well. All these 6 courses one by one, open it and finish it. If you have not started it yet, please start doing it. It will be very difficult to finish everything in one day before 3rd July. So please start doing it. We are tracking your progress and we will evaluate also your progress. So please do it. So data analysis with Python. Here, as you can all can see, go to this activity and then attend this. Similarly, all of you have to open every activity, every course. Not every course is in video form. A lot of you have this misunderstanding. It is not like that. Also, please do not use the chat box for any of your personal queries or any kind of nonsense. We have to remove you from the meeting. Thank you so much. Yeah. Now, the next doubt is, this is section 1. Next is section 2. In section 2, there are 4 activities. The art of data visualization with Python, Hadoop, and then Spark fundamentals. Out of these 4 activities, all of you have to do just 2. I am repeating it once again. You have the liberty to choose any 2 out of these 4 activities in section 2. All of the team members can choose whatever they want, but it is compulsory for every team member, not just leader, every member to finish this. And then last is section 3. Section 3, you will have these 3 courses, right? Out of these 3 courses, you are supposed to finish only 1. So you are supposed to finish this 1. Again, you have the liberty to choose whatever you want to out of these 3 activities.